some cheese. Or
He'll
like,
just grab some food.
Well, if you're walking away, he'll like drink half your beer.
Can I have a weird, almost hero worship of Hawksworth?
Yeah.
Like I'm just
He's really good.
I
mean,
follow
he's
him around and
really
badger him all
good.
the time.
If your characters are homosexual or bisexual, you can also pull that in as well. It is terribly, terribly repressed, and if it's found out, it can land you in jail. But that's entirely your choice. But yeah, you can have like a hero worship. And how old is your character?
26.
26, but he's like a prodigy. He's just amazing on the stage. He's made you cry in certain shows. How about that?
Well, you're a musician, of course.
He's people
Be honest.
people love him. Or at least people when they're watching him on stage, they love him.
But one of my problems is that like I only hang around Kent and Thornburg for the most part.
Okay.
Because I feel like they're the only worthy ones.
Gotcha.
Around.
Well, yeah, he's just a musician.
Yeah.
You probably can't
And
even go away.
he works backstage, and he's passable. What's your acting ability?
35.
For somebody who just works backstage and comes on for bit parts when they need him, he's actually quite good. But he's obviously not your caliber.
Oh, Stubb, if you'd have just started earlier, you might have had it.
Yeah, that's something you probably said.
Here, just because.
What?
Hey, boy, you don't talk to me like
I
that.
can't get a rush before the play. Let go, you old
Talk to
man.
me that way, get on me,
Let
get
go.
right off.
Let go of me, you old man.
Don't you
Kent,
touch
help.
Hawksworth.
Kent.
You leave him alone.
All
Go
right,
back
you
to
two,
your
break it
banjo.
up. You, get back to you. And you, whack.
Oh,
Don't antagonize Stubb.
what?
I mean, you're a boy, right? So
Yeah.
the boys
he's
got
16.
treated like crap.
Yeah, they did.
Look,
that was
I found a
awesome.
sixpence, heads off. You want it?
What?
Oops.
Stop touching.
Sixpence. That's a lot of money.
I'm just
Okay.
grabbing him right in the, like the front of the pants.
Saturday night, it's rehearsal for Candle Cove. Been doing other shows today. They picked. It's early after. It's like late afternoon or early evening this time instead of like late mid evening.
Late mid-evening.
What am I trying to say?
I don't know.
It was well dark the last time. It was
Dusk.
like 8 p.m.
Gotcha.
Now it's just around dusk. So you're still at some ambient light. You've hit your in this. You're working on the second act. You've just really hit your stride with the second act. Second act, I believe, is where'd that other piece of paper go? There it is.
my bad. Yeah.
The other handout. The second act is a big one. It's the Sea Witch, and Joseph Three Legs gets like dragged away by her after Captain Percival sings the song that makes the crew decide to give him to her instead of. And the screams are very good. He's like, no, no, and then they leave, and you can hear him screaming backstage. And Ron he's a good actor. He's pretty good, and he does a good job of it. And as you're running through the beginning, you're running through the beginning of the middle of the scene when all of a sudden this like this cloud, do I need one? This cloud cover is that a hint? Please take one.
Here, have the whole one.
Yeah. This cloud cover suddenly seems to blow in, and it suddenly gets very dark, and then
Listen.
yeah, and then all of a sudden
Well, you never seen
the rain comes just pouring down. I mean, it's just like dumps on you guys. Most of the stage is uncovered. The back part is not, or is covered. What are you guys doing? Most of the rest of the actors are running back towards backstage.
Sounds.
I like it.
What? So
Highgate was in the pit. He runs across towards like the
Seating?
the seating on the other side. Leaps over and gets under some cover. What are you guys doing? Right now you're standing in the. Right now you're on stage in the rain.
Well, this
What are you doing?
sucks.
I'll
Yeah.
probably go
I'm
off to
getting
hiding my flute under
Heading
my
back, heading back.
clothes.
Yeah.
yeah, backstage.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna? You're gonna head back. Everybody's heading back to the underneath the in the gallery kind of area.
Carefully wiping.
There's no thunder or lightning. It's just really heavy rain. You also get the smell of the sea, which suddenly becomes really strong. But it doesn't seem to be coming from outside. A lot of the actors have like just left the stage entirely right now. They're like heading backstage to grab a beer or something, or chains or piss or whatever they need to do. And you suddenly realize that the smell isn't coming from like outside or from the water coming down, but it seems to be coming from the back part of the stage. If you look, where's our stage here? Here we go.
So many papers.
Yeah,
Couldn't
we
get
can get
it.
rid of some of them. We can get rid of these guys. Look at these. The investigator occupations. Yeah, we can. We'll throw the date thing over here. That's not terrible.
I think we know what Highgate looks like now.
Yeah. These are more occupations. Now let's get rid of all this stuff. So back
This
here.
right here is what's covered, right? Like the
Right.
pillars and behind.
Right, pillars in behind are covered. There's a little cover in the front, but it's like blowing in as well. You're back in this area, and most of the other actors have gone through these two doors. There's also this curtained area in the back, which is kind of a sequestered area that is used for like special effects and stuff. Sometimes a cannon will be back there and it'll fire or whatever.
That's my room.
And you realize that the breeze that with the smell of the sea seems to be coming from behind that curtain, and it's kind of wafting a little bit, but you can't see anything in there because
Boy,
it's
my
dark.
props.
God's blood, I'll warrant somebody left some
Everybody
hand
can
in
make me. Sorry, say that again.
that.
Left some what back there?
Halibut.
Halibut. Some halibut. Everybody can make me a listen check.
I'm so glad I know what's
Nope.
important in Cthulhu.
I have gone deaf.
You just don't hear this. So it's pouring rain. Kyle made it. Kyle, for a second, you think you hear like the sounds of birds, like coming from behind the curtain. Yeah.
What's this all about? Is this some sort of joke?
What?
I hear birds behind the curtains.
Birds, mate.
Once he says something, you see it sounds like it sounds like there's some kind of like exotic bird.
Maybe some ropes
Squawking.
come loose or something.
That's what I'm doing too.
Right, I'll go look at my stuff
Sick.
anyway.
What kind of place is this?
What?
Well, we have birds behind the curtains. I want to go check it
Don't
out.
be daft.
You have to go inside.
You hear that from under the stage somewhere.
Who's playing the ghost? He's being a...
Why would you address that play when we don't even have to?
Really? Didn't we cut him? Cut him?
What?
From the play?
It looks
The
like
ghost.
everyone's here. Who's
No,
this?
actually, a bunch of people have gone backstage right outside.
I thought everyone was.
Well, they were just a minute ago before this rain came pouring in.
Well, I'm not. I'm done today. This is just.
Oh, come on,
rubbish.
Hawksworth.
Still raining.
This rain was a sight. It's a gift from God to stop this bloody play.
I'll tell you what's a gift from God is your damn acting talent.
Maybe time.
I just kind of like, give him like a look.
And I just like looking between them like, you know he just plays the girl. He's not actually a girl.
Look, that's not important. We've got to figure out what...
I'm
Goddamn
going
birds!
towards- I'm going towards.
You're walking over
Yeah.
there. Okay, yeah.
I was starting to walk away, but you're checking the curtain there.
See,
Right?
Yeah,
Stubb.
you walk
I mean,
over.
that's my stuff. I
Stubb
don't
walks
want
over
to-
to the curtain. Well, it's not your stuff.
It's my stuff.
You walk over to the curtain, you push it aside, and there's a door in the back there that you've never seen before.
And I've been here for 20 years.
Yeah. Well, no, this building's brand new.
Oh, I gotcha,
But you've worked here for months. It's been here for about a year.
Is it
And it's ajar.
It's a jar, but it's a door.
No. Bad. Bad. Right now you're alone standing at the curtain. You two are still a little ways away from him on the stage.
I'm like
Talking.
weirdly trying to
Or-
touch it.
I'm listening. Is it coming from inside the door? Like,
What?
is there still sounds coming?
You don't hear any real sounds, but there's just this smell of rotten meat.
What'd you
know,
see,
something's
Stubbs?
been left too long.
Well, I mean,
So I see
He's
stuff.
peeking into the curtain.
Can I see the door from where I'm at?
No. Right now, I'm assuming you just kind of move the curtain aside and are looking. It's very dim in here, but you can see this door.
oh wait, where's the lantern?
I'm gonna. Okay, I'm just gonna let her say. Him say that.
Okay, that's what
I'm just going to see Highgate. I can't take much more of this.
No, boy, give me a lamp.
And then you
Got a
walk away,
candle.
walk backstage somewhere.
One candle.
Are you going to go in through the rain, or you want to go around underneath the building?
Underneath.
Okay, so you're starting to walk around. Highgate is, you can see him over there. He's just sitting in one of the seats. He's kind of like,
Are you getting me
Like
a
he's
lamp or
waiting.
not?
it doesn't look like he is. You
I'll
say,
bring
get a
you one.
lamp, and he's starting to walk around. He basically
Boy.
walks into the gallery on one side on the ground floor, and he's
Box
walking.
your ears.
Oh, no,
He's ignoring you. He's just walking over there. He's heading for Highgate. You can see he's heading for Highgate.
If you have one, that'd be good.
Can I just do a quick persuade roll on Highgate to like talk about lines?
Yeah. You don't actually need a persuade roll if you don't want. You can
I
just
made it in.
okay. Put a check.
Can I bring her a lantern?
You're gonna go look for a lantern. I'll need a luck check. I'll see if you can find a lit lantern. Otherwise, it's gonna be the ordeal of flint and steel or tinderbox to light a lantern somewhere backstage. Be very careful, and it will take a minute or two.
Made it.
Did you make it? Okay. There's one lit lantern back there. Several actors are sitting around. There's a barrel of beer. There looks like they're 3 or 4 of they're working on lines and they're drinking.
Oi, punks, I'm taking your line.
Hey!
What? I need it.
A war.
Because we're gonna read in the dark.
What, you'll fight?
Why not?
Come on, Bob, where's
Go
that
outside.
light?
There's still some sunlight. Go outside.
What do you think? I'm still good?
Bloody musicians.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's what we're talking about.
They all grumble.
That's what we're talking to you.
Oh no.
It's some of the main players in the show. Yeah, you get. He brings you the lantern.
Probably gonna be.
We'll deal with this real quick, and then you'll get to Highgate. Actually, let's deal with Highgate first, and then we'll get to this, because you'll reach Highgate about the same time that you get the lantern to Stubb. So, what do you want to say to him, Kyle? Make a persuade check. So, you're trying to get him to talk about the play.
Yeah, I've just got some lines, my own lines that I think could be better.
Okay.
So that's all I'm just dealing with.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think there's like other lines that like could be better, but I'm just dealing with mine because that's all I care about.
Right. If you can make a better line, as long as the play stays the same, then you add it to the book, and I will check with Mr. Mackle.
All right.
And we will see if he approves it. He's the financier.
What? I could have it done by Wednesday. Would that be close enough?
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. You write them down your new lines. I know you've been changing them. They seem good to me, that's fine.
It doesn't change the plot.
No, as long as it doesn't change the plot. It's very specific about that. I am not going to take the blame for all these because I was not the only one working on this project.
So you didn't do any of the writing then?
Oh, I did a lot of the writing. A lot of it was already done.
Oh.
Mr. Mackle's been working on this for 2 years, I take it.
Oh,
And
really?
What? There was a Calkins, Richard Calkins. He was working on it before me, but he's gone now. Probably a difference of opinion, I don't know. Artistic opinion. He kind of does like this with the flask torch you.
Oh no, I'm good.
Alright, he takes another swig. He stinks of gin, man. He's just like reeks of it. And he keeps like doing that blinking thing. He blinks a lot. He looks very in ill health. But yeah, if you want to make changes, he has to have, before it goes on stage, he has to have them approved by.
Yeah, no, I should have brought my
But if they
magnet.
if they make for the play better, he's all for it.
That would have been cool.
Alright, so you guys you could see, as you started that conversation, you could see a lantern had been brought up onto the stage. And you've got the lantern, what are you going to do?
Looking in.
Yeah,
Like going in.
looking in. Wait,
Like
you
a-
got a curtain, and then you got an area behind it,
Yeah.
and there's the door.
Yeah, I'm going in towards the door.
Okay, yeah, you walk towards the door. It just looks like a door. Excuse me. What are you doing while he's doing this?
Come on, Stubbs. We gotta catch up with Hawksworth.
Okay, so you're still outside the curtain?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just watching him rush.
So the curtains closes behind him. Stubb, you walk.
We need to get rid of this stinking fish thing.
Okay.
Let the custodial staff take care of it.
We are the custodial staff.
Fudge.
I'm the custodian.
Bugger.
Okay.
Come on.
So you walk to the door.
Yeah.
Uh,
come with
it's
you.
a jar.
Yeah.
You push it open? What are you doing?
Like, yeah, well, is it, like, it opens in?
Yeah, it opens in. It's open maybe this far.
I mean,
you
I
see
look
part
at
of a room back there. Okay, and you don't recognize the room. It's weird. You push it open. It looks like an abattoir.
an avatar.
There's an abattoir. There is a small pile of children's clothing in a corner. Looks like most of it bloodstained. There's more blood on the floor, which appears to be stone, which is weird because the globe is built of wood entirely. It stinks of spoiled meat and burnt hair. And it looks like there's like an archway in the back wall that also appears stone. It's wooden walls, but there's like this stone archway. Does that make sense to you? Like it's ringed with stone.
Like just
Yeah,
and it looks like there's steps going down behind
I
it.
know there's nothing down there.
You've never seen this room before, and you know this theater like the back of your hand.
God, I think we found a murder.
What do you see, Stubbs? I follow him, I guess.
What do you see, Stubbs?
What is it?
You
Oh,
walk-
I'd like to murder.
Too
What
much
is
damn
it?
fish for you to
What
carry
is
back
it?
yourself. I'll give you a hand for the
Okay,
fish.
you walk in, and Stubbs is looking in this door that you don't recognize either. And you don't know the theater as well as him. You haven't been here, but you know the theater.
I say, was there a door here before?
No, there wasn't.
I think we've had a murder.
What?
You what?
I guess I come in
I
and
guess-
look now.
What are you
Scratching my beard.
Oh yeah, okay.
Flaking, just coming
Oh,
out.
yeah. Stubbs is lousy with dandruff.
Excrement of the gods.
You guys are relatively clean in Elizabethan era. They did know the value of being clean, but it was still like a monthly bathing kind of deal because it was a pain in the ass. What are you two doing? Right now you're both kind of standing in the doorway. You haven't entered the room yet.
Yeah, jaws dropped.
Hey
It
boy,
was
go
maybe 10 feet across or something.
see if there's body in there.
You go. I'm not stepping in there.
Grab his ear.
Ah!
He's
I'm sorry.
26 years old. He's not a boy.
Yeah, but
Okay,
I've
okay.
known him for
I am
14
kinda
years.
weird. Me, though.
So you grab,
I'm
basically,
like-
so you grab his ear
Yeah.
and give him a little
Shove
push
it
in
in
that
there.
direction.
All right, all right.
Well, how strong are you?
I'm kind of weak.
How
What is
strong
your
are you?
strength?
Oh,
12.
Are you
You're
trying
stronger
not
than
to go in
me.
the room?
You're
I'm
stronger
stronger
than
than you.
Are you
Oh,
trying
yeah.
not to go into the room? Or are
But
you
also,
Yeah,
you
when it grabs
also,
your ear?
in there.
but you also know that, like, I mean,
Hold
this
on,
is
hold
what
on,
I've
hold
done
on, hold
for
on. What's your
years.
strength?
7.
versus the 12. I'm gonna
Okay,
give
so
you
he grabs my ears, not
a
much
bonus,
of the ribs.
and we're gonna bump you up to 9 because when you grab somebody in the ear and
Oh,
pull,
yeah.
it throws them off
That's
balance. So I need you to make a roll. It's gonna be your 9 versus your
Percentile?
12%, yes. So you have a, ooh, it's not a great chance, but it is better than a 7. What'd you get?
36.
Okay, you do that, but he manages to keep his balance and you don't go into the ring.
Okay.
And then I knee
So
you
you're
in the
still,
arm.
then you, okay.
Because I got him forward in front of me, right? With that,
Yeah.
but not in the room. With that, I just knee him in the
Okay,
butt.
so knees you in the butt. Give me a give me a dex times 5 if you want to try not to go in the room.
Dex
Multiply your
times
dexterity times 5. That's the percentile number you need to roll or less. Your dex is up. Nope, up here. Whatever your dex is times 5.
18.
90% chance you'll be able to keep your balance and not get kicked over. So roll 90 or less on that. 14%. Wow. Okay. You give him a little nudge in the ass. It's not like you're not like
Yeah. Yeah.
right. It's just kind of like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
He almost takes a step, but he grabs the door lintel and you stop yourself again. This guy does not want to go in there.
Stop it! You go look if it's so important.
You're still holding the
I
leg.
don't like fish.
I don't think it's fish Stubbs.
You never know.
I've come back to the curtain.
Hawksworth!
Okay, yeah,
Help.
you're back at the curtain.
Help.
Yeah, you would have had time. This has lasted quite a while. This conversation.
Hey, boy!
Actually, no, you're not back yet. You're having that pretty intricate conversation with,
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
with him.
Probably
So
takes a
that'll
while.
probably take a couple more minutes.
Okay.
What are you two gonna do?
Fine.
Let's go get someone. Let's get an authority. Look,
I'm
There's
the
blood.
oldest authority besides the queen herself.
I'm a goddamn cop. There's blood everywhere.
Two cops.
Yeah.
But there's like a
There'd be a constable, like for this whole part of the town. Most of the time, people would cry murder and mobs would form in order to try to catch a criminal, and then he'd be turned over to the lone constable. There are no actual police because the British thought that only the police, having police would lead to tyranny, as it would give the queen and the monarchy too much power over the people. Having an army was different from that. There are town guards and stuff, but they're an army. They're not actually police officers.
okay guard. I think.
Yeah. And good luck finding one, actually. It'd be tough to find one.
But
That's why usually citizens will call murder or something, and groups will converge to try to find out what's going on and stop somebody if somebody's like killed somebody.
We should tell someone. I don't.
Eh.
I'm not comfortable being the only one knowing about this besides you.
Sometimes I think you were born the wrong sex.
I mean,
Musician. Okay, what are you guys doing? Are you guys
I'm
gonna do
going
anything
in.
besides
I'm
talk about it?
rough.
Okay.
I'm
Just checking.
rough.
If you talk long enough, Kyle will show up. But,
okay, and I'm really
um,
wimpy, so I'm just gonna follow behind him really
all right.
close.
The floor is actually sticky
Ah! Oh god!
with blood.
I don't like.
Does Stubbs
Yes.
actually cry out?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. You can make me a listen check there, Kyle.
Okay.
But over the rain, you're going to be at minus 10%. And you're across the
Minus
place.
10?
Yeah.
Shakespearean to say randomly.
No.
Guys, you're deep in conversation with Highgate, trying to convince him of something he obviously doesn't care about.
Okay.
So you let out a little blah, and then what?
I just look around and see if there's like a body.
You don't see any bodies. There's a lot of blood. It appears to be blood. It smells like blood. It's got that, that irony smell.
This is not normal.
I'd say
Um,
not.
Ew.
And then there's
Stubbs, I
a
got the willies.
there's a doorway ahead of you or an archway ahead of you with the steps going down.
Let's
You're
go
still
back.
in the doorway, right? Or you
No,
just
I'm
stepping
like
around?
following
You
really
stepped in
close
around?
behind
Okay.
him. Like
So you guys are
shaking
still
all
very
over.
close to the door. You haven't gone very far into the room.
I don't want to
You're
go any
looking around.
further. Stubbs, please. I've got the willies.
I don't even know if you have a willy at this point.
You want to prove it?
Stubbs is brutal.
Hawksworth! Yeah, so I can prove it.
Okay, so definitely homosexual.
Or you could just, it gives me the confidence.
I haven't noticed that.
You may not be able
Expose
to
yourself.
see it. You may
You're
not
still
be able
busy
to
with
see
you're
it
still
if he's
busy
not
hiding
here.
right now.
Well, no, I was just gonna say I've never noticed that he was homosexual in these past 5 years. So that would look at the
No, well, you have to keep it secret.
Yeah.
If someone basically turns you in for that, it's going to be bad for you. Mario went to prison for it, so yeah.
Well, maybe
I
Stubbs
like
won't
having
rat you
people.
out.
Well,
You can
I like,
joke about it like that with somebody you know,
Yeah,
but
I mean, like I've been around you for 14 years.
Yeah.
And I like having people I can boss around.
that's fine.
So,
Keep going.
I
Good.
don't-
Stay in character, guys.
Oh.
What are you doing? You've just barely stepped into the room.
My shoes. My only shoes. I'm just gonna back out.
Okay, he backs into you.
Yeah, but
Move it.
ah! Okay, so I back out of the room, I guess.
Okay.
Do we run screaming?
I don't know.
Maybe I run screaming to Hawksworth. Yeah, let's say I do that. Hawksworth!
What
Save
are
me.
you doing? Are you
I'm running screaming to him.
Oh,
Because I'm
okay.
panicked.
So,
It is Hawksworth.
Massingberd runs out from behind the curtain as you're standing up to go back over towards the stage, and he yells your name.
Hawksworth!
Is there someone like
Whoa.
on this list that's like in charge?
That would be the sharers, and right now none of them are actually in this show, and those are the people that are investors in the theater.
I mean, like
a half dozen.
okay, so we're just
Including
like a
Shakespeare.
troupe that has no leader. I feel like we'd have like a leader of some kind.
Probably Kent. Kent would be considered. He's not really a leader. I mean, you're a troupe,
Well,
you're
yeah,
a company.
but you know,
he's-
there's always one that
He's the
stands out.
senior actor right now. That's why he got that part of Percival, Captain Percival. So, but he's backstage. You saw him backstage.
I'm gonna go get Kent.
Yeah, because I don't think he should be like our leader.
Right, exactly, because he can be better.
They could do better.
So you're gonna go look for Kent.
Yeah.
Have you come out of that little area?
Yeah, he was
Yeah, I'm
screaming.
running now.
Oh, that's right. You ran out first, and
Stubbs.
then you came out right behind me
Blood
backstage.
and children and Stubbs pulled my ear and called me a girl.
Okay, so weird. What the hell?
What?
Stubbs already left the
I
stage.
did,
He went
though.
backstage. He went through one of the doors.
All right, what's new then?
Thank you, Stubb. If you could leave
Thank
that
you.
for us, we're going to work on these lines until it stops raining, at least.
Is who's talking?
That's Kent.
Oh, what? I haven't talked to him yet.
No, you just got there.
And
And
what did he
thank
say?
you.
Oh.
He said, thank you, Stubbs. We're going to work on these lines until it stops raining. And then he kind of
Well,
gestures
I
towards
have
this
a
beer
problem.
barrel.
It seems to
So
be.
do I. I can't see because we got no
I
lantern.
think there's been a
'Cause that
murder.
idiot. What?
I think there's been a murder. Look at my shoes.
Look at my
They're
shoes.
filthy.
And bloody.
I don't see any blood there. You don't see any blood either when you look on it.
I must have walked it off.
It wasn't wet. It was sticky.
Yeah. Well, I was
Keep that
thinking
in
it was
mind.
stick. But
You
that's
don't
just
see
what I
any blood
thought.
on it. Right. Go ahead. What are you doing?
Well,
Murder. Where's a murder?
just come look real quick. Right,
He
quick.
rolls his eyes and he gets up, and a couple of the other actors come with as well. One of them actually grabs a spear that's just leaning against the wall. Like
The prop?
One of the props, yeah. But it's a stick. It's
Yeah.
heavy. So one of them grabs it. You guys come back out. It looks like the rain is starting to let up a little bit. You're on stage and you're on stage and you're
And I'm just
babbling.
weeping.
Okay, you're weeping. Okay.
Oh, bloody hell.
What the hell's wrong with him?
Don't.
Oh, no, right. I think we've got a new waterworks going
Mrs.
now.
Mummy, probably.
Well, yeah, but
Where's this murder?
I'm just walking over there.
He says there's a murder.
What the? What?
oh yeah, that's what I was going to tell you.
That's what I was gonna do.
Sorry,
Where?
I missed one.
I'm walking over there, like I haven't
Right.
stopped.
Okay, yeah, he follows you. They actually all follow. One guy's got a spear.
Yeah.
One of the prop spears. It's got a wooden head. You can still hurt somebody with it. You walk up to the curtain. What do you do?
I open the curtain.
Okay, you pull the curtain aside.
Yeah. I
Um,
walk over to where the door is.
there's no door there. You can make me a spot hidden unless you. Are you going with them to look, or are you staying on the stage?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you're following it. So you both notice there's no door there. I need a sanity check from each one of you.
I never saw the door in the
Sanity
first
check?
No, you were you.
How do
you
we do
went
that
in
again?
You want to roll your sanity or less.
I did it.
You still lose a point.
I did it.
You You lose 1 point of sanity, so remark it, erase your old number, subtract 1, and then just in that spot there. Don't worry about it there. But keep track of all your sanity in that little box.
I'm in that area though, right?
Yeah, you're right there. He's pulled back the curtain very dramatically and looks in and just stares, and you're where you can see it. Everybody's looking in.
I feel my shoes.
The spear holders.
I feel my shoes like
They're not. They're
not sticky. The
Okay.
shoes. The shoes. I'll do the one thing that makes me feel comforted.
All right,
Just
where are we
music
going?
on my foot.
Yeah, what were you two going on about earlier? Asking for a Latin, trying to go down a tunnel.
What is this?
What is what?
What? Yeah, what is what? Is right. What are you doing?
What? Like, I thought I saw it. Stubbs, do you think
You thought you
Kicked
saw
you into
what?
the door.
You did, yeah.
Doorway.
Have y'all been drinking out of the tins again?
Well, yeah, but
Well,
he
yeah.
hasn't.
Well, yeah, but.
No,
Oh, I
there was
like
a
that. You should use that in the show.
Oh yeah.
there was a door with
There
bloody
was-
clothes,
yeah.
children's clothes.
Yeah.
Let me smell your breath.
Do you really want to?
He's getting he puts his face right in your face to smell your breath. And yeah, it's just. Are you drunk?
He's not.
He smells your breath as well, and you don't have enough on it to matter. Ha ha! Very funny.
It's not.
No,
Lantern, please.
Hey,
What?
wait, where's the guy?
Kent says lantern.
Oh,
That takes it from you. We'll be backstage when they're ready to start.
I'm, like,
again.
knocking
Someone
against
come and get. Yeah, it's just wood. Tap 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 tap.
Oh, I need to talk to you about some lines. I talked to Hoy. Yeah.
Wait, you get along with Kent though, right? You don't respect him, but you mostly get along with him, right? I'm trying to
Yeah,
think if he would
for the
roll his
most
eyes about, oh my god, not again. No, he's like, all right, come on, come on.
Yeah, let me show you those.
All right, so they say you guys sit around the beer barrel. They pour you half a mug of beer and get it to ready to wet your whistle, and you guys discuss lines.
I pull
You're
up the
playing
barrel and just sit staring at the wall.
It's the only thing that
Okay.
makes
It's
me
the
feel
comfort
good.
image.
Okay.
What the hell did I say?
The rain lets up after about 15 or 20 minutes, and the rest of the rehearsal goes uneventfully. Very strange.
Alright.
Everybody can make me a luck check. This is to see if you hear any rumors.
Cool
from
and
Total
noisy.
House.
Yes, luck?
Yes, luck should be on the far right. Did you make it?
I made it.
Made it? Everybody made it, okay. One thing that's been going around today is there's a child missing. In somewhere in London, but it's like a vague rumor.
Oh, so not one of our troops.
No.
Okay.
It's just a rumor that you guys heard that there was a child. Actually, it's in Southwark somewhere. A child's gone missing, and that news comes to you guys at some point during the day.
Terrible shame, man.
Yes.
All
Anything you
massive
guys want to do
problem.
after the rehearsal? That'll be the last rehearsal of the evening.
Getting off early tonight or just like staying?
Kind of. The weather's really bad, and with Candle Cove is the main one that you have to really familiarize yourself with. You're pretty familiar with the rest of the shows on that boat.
Can I have that guy's picture again?
Who? Highgate?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's his name. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, Highgate. Nothing? Okay, so you guys go to your respective homes, and the next day is going to be Sunday. Highgate brings rewrites. Woo! Some of the changes are ones you suggested, actually, or ones that he's penciled in into his own script.
Now this is a play, gents.
That's okay.
How many flute solos has it got?
Yes, he's actually got the band. The rest of there's going to be two other musicians in addition to you. Mostly it's woodwinds, pipes, and flutes. There's like a recorder and a flute and another kind of a smaller flute, like a kind of deal. And he's got the music. He's been working on the music. It is weird. It is like nothing you've ever heard, actually.